Hey, there's a reptile on the road. Stop a little bit away, so you have to hide away from us. It's a leopard tortoise. Looks like this one probably went for a drink. You can see how it's really covered in mud, the lower part of the belly or the lower part of the shell. Tortoises can actually swim as well, so if they do end up falling into a bit of a stream or a dam or something, it's not a problem. They can swim quite well. Obviously different from your terrapins that live in water. And also, they don't really need to drink that much water, even though you do see them sometimes drinking water. Not so long ago in the Kalahari, we had a huge leopard tortoise drinking from a puddle of water. It was very cool to see that. But they can get enough moisture from what they eat. A lot of succulent type plants, especially this time of year, summertime, of green leaves and a lot of moisture from the food they get. Obviously also early morning when there's dew around, they could get water from that. But there's a big pool of water. Why not stop and have a drink? See that almost pointed beak or pointed mouth. They just have those hard ridges that they use to bite off vegetation. As you can see, they don't necessarily always head in a specific direction. This one has just decided to come back to the road, and it might even change direction again. Pardon me. Sort of sometimes a bit of a random pattern that they walk around in looking for food. They're solitary animals. Obviously, as time goes on, a male will bump into a female and look for mates. But as you can see from this one, there's no specific direction that it's heading into. They can move a bit faster than that one is doing now. I've seen them call it run, is maybe a bit of a overstretch of the word, but need be they can do what that one's doing now, just faster. Typically, obviously, their best defense against even predators is if something approaches it, just pulls itself back into the shell, just hides away until it's left alone again. Maybe if we see another tortoise, I'll show you, walk up to it, but this one, just enjoy watching it walking around, and we're going to just leave it undisturbed. Let's continue on. Let's have one more look. See, there's just as we're coming close by, not too worried, it's sort of semi-retracted back into the shell. Still got the head out, just wants to see what we're doing. Look at that beautiful patterns. That's where the name comes from, a leopard tortoise. It's making one of the small five, one of those terms that have evolved over the increase of tourism, but that beautiful markings on the shell obviously serves for the purpose of camouflage as well. As soon as these guys walk into some grass or leaves or brush, blend in very well.